Hey everybody, Kenny here. Want to offer massive apologies for the state of the previous session. Honestly, I have no idea why it is that my OBS didn't pick up any of the actual desktop audio for that session. I mean, honestly, it doesn't make any sense at all because, like, if you've seen my Octopath Traveler video, the footage that I captured for that video, I recorded that session in between those two, like in between capturing footage for Octopath. So I know that the desktop audio was getting picked up. So I have no idea what happened with that session at all. It doesn't make any sense. So I want to apologize. I will make sure that I'm always looking at that desktop audio meter. Because right now it's showing that it's going. Like I see the music playing there. And I thought I had gotten into the habit of doing that after it happened with my Ruined King playthrough videos. So hopefully it wasn't like some kind of bug where, like, you know, the software itself, even though it was showing that the desktop audio was playing, that like the software itself, somehow dropped that track in some way. Hopefully that's not the case. Because if it is, then there's literally nothing I can do to stop that from happening in the future. So I really hope it was just that I made the mistake and wasn't paying attention to the meter that day. And it wasn't like entirely the software at fault. Anyways, you can see here, we've leveled up 4 times since the last section. Our demons all have a bunch more stones for us to invest in, except for Aisha, since she's our main now. Something that I noticed while I was reviewing, I'm guessing it was the session before the one that didn't have any audio, or any background audio. Inside of Ragan's tree, I think it's in this loop here. Yeah. So I noticed this one here while I was reviewing that. Because, once again, I've said this in a few of my videos, I have a thing that I do where, like, I'll read something, but I won't internalize what it's saying. Like, like I'll just, I'll read the words in my head or out loud, and it won't mean anything. It'll just be me reciting whatever words are there. So somehow, the fact that the node that is the one that makes it that you just get back healing incense by attacking, it didn't even process in my brain that this was here. I mean, this is huge. This is massive. Also, and I'm not sure how I missed this, I didn't pick this one up last time. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know what to say at all here. Like, with all of them, I was going and, all right, where's my 3 cost skill, active skill? Oh, there's one. Let me get that. And then waiting until I got all of them before I picked up the, the 5 cost active skill. Yeah, for somehow I ended up getting infinity before I ended up getting uproar here. Yeah. So we'll check this one out. Ragan has ranked up. And obviously we're going to beeline it straight for treasure. Attacks that hit enemies, taking an action, deal additional damage, only price manifested. Of course, ritual, because this makes it that we will always have Ragan with us now. It won't be like it won't be a unit that we switch to. It will just be there for this feature, because this makes it that we can just use, Aisha's affinity gaining ability as much as we want now. Because now we just get back killing incense, so she can just, you know, constantly be moving towards her next soulstone. Yeah, have some more ones to go through. Venture, gain more attack the longer you haven't taken damage. Only applies when manifested. Five cost. 3 cost. 3 cost. Advice. Gain attack after shifting to Rigon. Sympathy. Shifting to Rigon takes less time. Rigon has ranked up. Charm. Attack to cancel the delay after shifting. So I think now we only have the 3s and 5s left. Yeah. Okay. Guardian. Knock enemy skyward. Attacks while enemy is acting have a chance to poison. Power increases when manifested. Try that out. Quick look on everybody else. Everybody there. As many of the 3s as I can. Virtue. Decrease attack of enemies the higher your HP. Approval. Decrease damage taken when moving or double jumping. The higher your affinity, the greater the effect. Zephyr has ranked up. Five, 3. King. Increased buff chance. Only applies when manifested. Champion. The greater the distance moved, the higher your buff chance. Left. Yeah, he still has 1 3 left, it looks like. Everything else is a 5. Credibility. Chance to increase critical power when moving or double jumping. Only applies when manifested. Get that next time. Liberty. Always poison enemies when manifested. Desire. Deal damage when marking an enemy. Contagion. Increase the chance of inflicting debuffs the higher your affinity. Malady. Decrease the enemy's resistance to debuffs. Only applies when manifested. Rite has ranked up. Arrogance. Increase the power of attacks that hit debuffed enemies. The more debuffs, the greater the effect. Okay, so he has at least one more. Yeah, he has one more, 3 cost. Just read that one out. Amplify. Increase the effect of marking. Only applies when manifested. So the reason I'm reading off the last one is just to make a mental note to myself as to whether or not I wasted those last 3 points. Divine Memory. Increase awakening duration. Lucica has ranked up. Vision. The more devices spawned, the greater the power of your attacks. Fleeting Respite. Your affinity can no longer decrease when using a healing incense. Soul Verge. Increase the power of attacks based on the number of consecutive skill triggers. Yeah, so I think that's all the 3s for her. Heroes Welcome. Perform a knockback attack. Perform knockback attacks when raising shield. Everlasting Peace. Take 0 damage when shield is raised. Only applies when manifested. Bulwark. Unaffected by debuffs while shield is raised when affinity is over 150. Pestilence. Decrease movement speed of enemies hit with melee attacks. Only applies when manifested. Gavad has ranked up. We're all 5s here. He has 2 more 3 costs left. Colossus. Increase the power of projectile attacks. Only applies when manifested. Vigor. Increase the power of melee attacks based on your HP. Still have no idea how that works. Rainbow. Reflect debuff attacks you have 100 resistance to. Mercy. Act to cancel the delay after shifting. Enthusiasm. Increase power of attacks that hit locked-on enemies the higher your affinity. Posterity. Attacks that hit locked-on enemies have a chance to decrease defense. Endurance. Increase defense when attacking when affinity is over 150. Dia has ranked up. Yeah, so she has 2 more 3 costs. Well-being. You can use healing incense even while debuffed. Always applies when Dia's in the party. Arbitrator. Increase critical hit chance the farther the enemy is when hit. Only applies when manifested. Oh, by the way. The upgrades I gave Cleric were a mistake. So, last time I explained my theory that... Well, I think it was last time. I explained my theory that... I think that the way that gaining shades... the gaining soulstones works is that each time you perform an action that gains you affinity, there is a chance that it will cause you to earn a soulstone. But by giving, by stacking her weapon like this, where everything on it just increases her attack power, the rate that she was gaining soulstones when grinding was pitiful. Like like I'd go through an entire area and she'd end up with 2 because she was killing everything so fast that it just didn't give her the opportunities to gain soulstones. So the way I ended up farming them up with her was I just ran through entire areas just attacking. No skills whatsoever. Just attacking every single enemy until it died without ever using any skills. It was bad. We went through Uganda's already, right? Yeah, he's up to 3s. Fine. Yeah, Izana, same thing. Like I don't know if the shade stones that I put on her weapon play into this. Like, the debuff chance plus and debuff attack plus. I don't know if those play into it. But the mistake I made with her, see if I can find it. Yeah, hazard. So when you get hazard, chance to instantly kill when attack hits when affinity is over 150. Like if you've ever played an RPG where you can instantly kill things, it's very rare that it's actually effective. But this happens all the time. All the time. This even kills the sight stealers in a single hit. And so, like, I'd be running through areas and I'd be killing everything in one hit. And so she wouldn't be gaining stones for nothing. So I would have to... So every time she would get her affinity would hit 150, I'd have to go and manifest to drop it down and then go from there. Because, running around with her affinity over 150 just was what just tanked her ability to gain those stones. Tanked it completely. Monolith. Increase attack based on the number of active buffs and debuffs. Only applies when manifested and Izana is in the party. Epoch. Increase buff and debuff duration when rear attacks hit. Only applies when manifested. Assault. Increase defense when side or rear attacks hit. And stack. Oracle. Restore the manifest gauge when you use healing incense and when manifested. Triggers once per manifestation. Always applies when Izana's in the party. Izana has ranked up. The thing is, since I'm at 5, I'm thinking if it might actually be more beneficial to grab a 5 cost instead of going for crack here. This decreases enemy attacks when a rear attack hits, which is pretty often as Izana. But I could go for Crest, which increases the power of side and rear hits the higher your affinity. Obviously be very good. For Guilt, which increases the attack based on the number of active buffs and debuffs, which would be very good. For Brave, oh no, Brave is the last one she gets. So Brave until the end. Yeah, so I think I'm going to get Crest first. Just to leave her at 0. Rampage. Higher affinity increases attack. Mourning. Chance to decrease defense when attacks hit. Always applies when Will's in the party. Rebellion. Gain attack to lower your HP. See, I mean, this tells you. You gain attack to lower your HP. You know, why does the Gavad one make it so vague? You know, is it your melee attacks are stronger the more HP you have, or the less HP you have? You know, it's it's important to know. Indomitable. Gain defense to lower your HP. Will has ranked up. Got 2 more 3s here. Draw 5s here. Those remaining 3s are Frenzy, increase critical hit chance when affinity is over 150, and Musing. Remain at 1 HP the first time you take enough damage to be incapacitated. Only applies when manifested. So far, nothing that I haven't regretted any of those. Okay, so those are all our upgrades. Equipment-wise, get anything with a bunch of glowstone slots on it. Nope. I think we got the Oni Doji last time. Pretty sure. Or when we were reviewing last time. Oh, we did get a 3-slot Albion. I'll think about it. Like, as I've mentioned, I'm not a particularly big fan of Will. He's not bad, but, you know, there are other demons that I prefer. Okay, nothing worth mentioning from here. Actually, for him, I know we definitely got something for him. We killed the shadow that dropped a weapon that I hadn't seen before. Cockatrice. Cockatrice. Blades created from a toxic liquid turn solid. Each slash introduces poison into the enemy system. Increased chance of debuffing the enemy. Nothing with a bunch of gates on slots on it for him. Did we see Rampart last time? Don't remember. These are all maxed out. Although, but last time everything was being maxed out when it dropped anyway. I don't remember. Rampart. A shield cannon that absorbs shadow and converts it into raw energy. Increases starting affinity. This one has increased soulstone drop. This one has 2 open slots on it. Running this Colosseum that has 240 attack on it. Only 2 more attack, and it's already fully upgraded. And it already has that soulstone drop on it, which make farming next time easier. These didn't have the new thing on it, so I must have gotten these last time. No good soulstone weapons or shadestone weapons. Oh, we got a 3-slot Odium. Have him equip that right now. Going on. Oh, he is wearing that one. Was he wearing that one before? I thought he was wearing this one here. Oh. Yeah, for some reason, it's not doing the audio cue. Yeah, like it's not doing the audio cue or the visual update until you move away. That's very strange. Why that is. I'm pretty sure we saw the Death's Guide last time, and the Glorious Spirit. Nothing for him with better Shadestone slots on it. As far as new Shadestones go, got something with low affinity attack on it. High attack plus. Oops. Shadow attack plus. Oh, right. Yeah, last time I thought shadow attack was, increased damage against the shadows, but yeah, this makes sense. I remember shadow and light and sky and earth. Shade stones that I will never use. Reaction attack plus. Layer plus. Debuff duration plus. Stun plus. Chance up plus. Buff duration up plus. Last stand plus. Best defense plus. Effect plus. Paralyzed resistance plus. Affinity plus. A woodland penme adds kill to attack, makes you harder for enemies to detect. The woodland penme, like an assassin upgrade, basically. You got Ripper Tide. Increase basic attack, facilitate gaining affinity. Yeah, this one, so all of the penme ones come from the penguins. So this must be like whatever the highest rank of penguin is, gives you this one. This one I got, and I guess this must also, I guess both of these come from the, like the little dudes that snap off the little thing on their heads. I guess they drop like somethingites. So the Ripperite is from the ones in that like mountain pass area where we found the little blind girl. That's all of those. Let's go and check on what's available for us. See if maybe we get another really good weapon upgrade. Nope, we did not. But I think I figured out the way that the system works. Like I think the stuff that shows up on the side there, my mouse in, that stuff that shows up over here, there's like weapon attack plus stuff like that. Or no, sorry, not weapon attack. Weapon drop plus stuff. Oh, there we go. But it's still there. Do it again. So sword drops and shadestone drops. Like I think that like that's actual. Like that's an actual modifier to the game. So you want to keep on like messing with these until you have all of the modifiers you want. So like grab a bunch of these. That updates the list with refinement. You look at the tree for refinement. Okay, so that's just for game stuff. not in games. That's for like lore stuff. There was a way to look at the tutorials that we'd gotten throughout the game. It's not. Yeah, so I don't remember what refinement does. I'm guessing that's the one that... I don't know. It can't be that that's the one that makes it that the weapons drop with the already upgraded, because that was happening with the sword thing on. Yeah, it was happening with the sword drops. Okay, so it doesn't upgrade the thing. Did it just not update the thing because not enough of that stuff had been consumed? Quiet Negotiator. You got an achievement for this many transmutations. No, no update to the thing. I guess, yeah, so I guess you can only get one addition to this list each time the transmutation offerings update. We were here. Get our ducks in a row here. So we need Zephyr for the HP. Need Dragon for the passive killing incense gain. Does Gavad give us something good? I mean, reduce cooldowns when using healing incense. Not a bad one. Yeah, so I guess we'll keep Gavad with us. Actually, you know what? I need to go back to town. I just realized something that I need to do in order to facilitate making Aisha ridiculous. Oh, I just got achievement limit breaker. I guess because my affinity is at 224. So we're gonna do. Because I thought about this while I was grinding. You want to make it that Aisha actually has Martyr on. Like the one that I said that I would never put on. Because since now we gain healing incense when we attack, having her like lose health makes it that we're able to use the healing incense more often. Counts as that on my controller. Go. Now, I'm pretty sure I put the affinity limit break thing on there just so I could get that achievement, which means that it has accomplished this goal and I can get rid of it. So you want to put on Water Plus. So I guess unlike instantly killing, the passive incense gain is not as frequent. It is a shame. By the way, like these guys, like when grinding, like these guys are like severe jerks for certain characters. Like fighting them as Izana, Reze, I think even Gavad, Ragan, I think pretty much like fighting them as just about everyone except for Will, Lusika, and Zephyr is actually like really difficult because like they like that little jab they do, you know, that like staggers almost everyone. Like for some reason Zephyr has like insane stagger resist. I'm not sure why it is. Like he can, like if you've played Monster Hunter, there's a term that's used that, you know, that the community uses called hyper armor. Actually, I think I use it for the Souls game also. Souls games also, where like you can perform an attack and not get staggered out of it. And like Zephyr, like all of Zephyr's attacks seem to have like insane hyper armor. Because, you know, because he can do anything and not get knocked out of it. Why, like these guys can knock pretty much everyone else out of whatever they're doing. And like Zephyr, as far as I recall, I don't think there's anything in Zephyr's kit that, you know, that gives him any kind of like Zav has a thing where he can't be staggered if he's attacked from the front, and Will has a thing where he can't be staggered if he's charging. But I don't think Zephyr has anything like that. I think he just has, you know, like it's just how he is. He just doesn't get staggered. Oh, which actually reminds me, there's actually a funny balancing thing that they did with Izana. Like if you recall, like when I first got Izana, like I had mentioned that, like that it's crazy how frequently she staggers enemies. And I realized that while using her, that like the way they balanced it was she staggers so frequently because she also gets staggered from everything. Everything staggers Izana. I need to figure out the timing on that, because that's the healing one. The shade blink pierce. That's the one that heals you when you use it. Huh. That was interesting. It took damage from attacking me. Huh. Why is that? Must be a Gavad thing. Yeah. Yeah, Manifest, not Manifest, Martyr is a little too spicy. I'm gonna go take that off. Oh, right. Before we do Zephyr, you want to see Ragan's new thing, which is Uproar. Oh, it's pretty good. Nice 3-hitter. Yeah, we didn't get that incense thing to trigger even one time, so we will not be using that. Oops. Okay. Reaching out more plus for also and drop rate.
これが私のすべて。立てぬものはない。終わらず。俺にあれをやる。潔くいけ。癒しこう行くぞ。おまけよ。任せるぞ。ドラバキュ俺に続け。天地開闢の神髄。終わらせる。切り込む。おまけよ。行くぞ。これが私のすべて。立てぬものはない。仕留める。
Definitely not as effective as Zav. Like Zav, we never even had to consider who was who was equipped with us when we were like as Zav. But now we actually have to consider, oh, what what passive effects do we get from having other other characters with us? And honestly, I'm very much considering just swapping in Lucica as the main now. They know that, like, you know, Lucica would not have this problem. Yeah, and reflecting on when I was using Martyr, I don't think that we were actually doing... I mean, if we were doing more damage, it wasn't like a really noticeable amount of damage. Wrong one. Okay. The thing is, like, you know, unfortunately, like, while I would switch to Lucica, like, we're kind of locked in to using using Aisha right now. Because since I had planned on using Aisha as my main, like, I didn't do any farming with her. Which made it that now she's way behind everybody else. So. I'm just a little boy. Hello, other little boy. Coco. I don't remember what voice I was using as this guy. Either of these two, actually. You came here to kill me, didn't you? Coco, don't. You gonna kill me or what? I don't have a reason to. You said you'd do anything to survive, didn't you? Yeah, but this is different. I knew it. Why chase me if you weren't going to kill me? What a waste of time. Huh? I told them it was pointless. You'd never be one of us. It's all a setup. So something that, like, I'm just kind of noticing the first time here. And I don't know, maybe I just wasn't paying attention when they first showed him. Like, I had been thinking that the... I forget what the term is, but, like, you know, when someone has two different colored eyes. Like chroma something or something chroma something. I'd been thinking that the red one was when you had become... You know, like when you had made a pact with a demon, I guess, you know. I thought, like, you know, you got that, you know, the other colored eye when you did that. But I guess not. I'm done. This is stupid. Coco, what's going on? They told me to test you. But look at you. You don't have the stomach to do what we do. I even ate that disgusting crap because of you. I'll kill you here and now. Cross over for all I care. You can't be serious. Well, I'm going to enjoy killing you. They are not going to make me fight a kid as a kid. Okay, it's going to be a cutscene thing. I appreciate that. Oh no, it's going to be a... Yep. Crap, this is a monster den. I mean, it was kind of easy to avoid. You just, you know, run out of the way. I mean, like, you knew what it was. And apparently you'd been trained to kill. Sense this. Just sense this. Coco. Damn it, I screwed up. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn. I like it here. I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to live. Coco's dead. What a worthless brat. Either way, one of you is dying. We only had room for one. Wait, really? That's right. Just one. Whoever killed the other. Did Okoko know?
そうだな。
Yeah, of course he did. That brat wanted to join us so he could find a way out of this hellhole.
くだらね
How stupid is that? Come on, kid, let's go.
ね
You're not gonna pray for him?
え。なんだ。
That a problem? Oh, by the way, while I was watching my session, my most recent session that went up at the time of this recording, I realized that this guy here, this is the guy who we talked to in that village. This is the guy, like the old guy who died when he got hit by the big fallen.
だって
Wasn't he your friend? Friend? You think we need friends here?
所詮
It's every man for himself. Don't forget
や
it.
めろ
No.
思い出す。
Remember how you ended up here in the first place? No.
これが現実だ。
You were betrayed by your friends. They tried to have you erased. Deny it all you want. It won't change anything.
やっと
The boy who tricked me is dead. Finally, I can cross over. I'm glad I met you, Soju. And that I didn't warn you at all about what's going on, because I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk ghost. So they're immediately retconning and saying that Soju did this to another kid, even though they literally just gave backstory on this whole thing, explaining that this was Soju's test to join them. Not that kid, but... I'm sorry, this was Ikoko's test to join them. The Gaunt Boy was apparently Koko's first test. But according to this guy, he hadn't been tested before because Soju was Koko's test. I hate when writers do that. I hate it so much. This world is full of people who don't deserve life, and the people who suffer because of
こ
them.
れで
Life should be more than that. Honestly,
行くぞ。
I had been assuming that the fallen that Soju butchered so they could eat was actually that kid. Like that kid, like he turned fallen and that was his fallen corpse. So now that we know that wasn't the case, where did that come from? I mean, because like the entrance to the pit, like where you could actually see light coming from, was on the opposite end of the cave. Not the opposite end of the pit where they were sleeping. So that's where they can drop things down from. So they didn't drop that into that part of the pit for them to eat. Like it just somehow was there and dying for whatever reason. Come on, let's go. Where? To work. The shadows of the capital. That's where we make our way. Yeah, I've never noticed those grid lines on the map before. Can we respawn to it?
私のすべて
終わらせるはっ俺に続け
おまけよ
はっはっはっはっはっはっはっはっ世界を変えるか
違いがないか探
Yeah,
して
we
み
haven't
ましょ
cleared
う
up this part yet. Don't know why I keep doing that.
ここは低い
食らい尽くせ
仕留める
Keep on doing that.
これが私のすべて
終わらせるはっはっはっ
あなたの決
とどめの一撃終わらせるあれをやる
意よらばき
切り込む
おまけよ
任せるぞ
潔くいけ
いくぞ
天地開闢の神髄
終わらせるはっ立て直すはっはっはっはっ
回復できれば
We're all done here. The next area is most likely the area we cleared out last time. Nope, wasn't wrong. Ito. Actually, let's look at... I forget about any of the souls. That one. Okay, so the precocious girl. Northernmost crossroads in Dido. Right, yeah. That was the one in the place that I was just talking about. Yes, we know that there's some place in between where we found the precocious girl and that guy. Guess they both must have been in the same area, right? Probably two more in that area. Somehow didn't come across. Fleeing man was in the mountain. Heedless man. I think they were both in the mountains, right? So how did we miss this guy? What was in between these two? Yes, we're still missing some this range. Not sure from where. Go to the top first in order to get the girl one out of the way. Oh,
黒夜叉
the Night Devil.
お前は
I should have guessed you'd come back here when you had nowhere else to go. I mean, I didn't choose to come to this part. I will progress story in a moment. By the well.
世界渡りするぞ
違いがないか探してみましょう。
Where's the trigger for this? Here we go. There's this lady here. It said by the well.
Thank you. I saw her, and that's enough for me. I'd like to speak with my mother, but it would only crush her. I've decided it's best to leave now.
Lost soul is at peace. There's lots of areas we need to revisit to find all of the others. Actually, that's probably what I should do when I'm doing my off-stream grinding. I should just revisit all the other areas so that way I don't have to waste time. Did I say off-stream? I don't stream. I record. That was a weird thing for me to say. But when I'm not recording, when I'm doing my between session grinding, I should go to the area. I should revisit all the other areas and find the other, find the missing lost ones so we can go and collect those when I am recording. What's going on right there? Oh, I see. It's a cooking pot. What?
Yo.
Well, 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 Master Night Devil. You were just a sniveling child the last time I saw you. Guess you really took my lessons to heart. Where it is you're looking for that kid that snuffed it here.
違う
She didn't snuff it. She was murdered. Same difference. You still able to hear him? The dead, I mean. I am.
まったく
Can't be easy.
お願い。
Please, hurry.
there. Any new... You there, that outfit, that demeanor, just wonderful and splendid. Any interest in joining the guard? Become a guard and you'll be set for life. Though, through this one till the next. And no new ghosts from what I can see. You. All right. Sorry.
Thank you for coming.
Do you remember who killed you?
I remember the scary people in the mines past the ruins. That's where you'll find them.
You must hate them for what they did to you.
I detest them. It's their fault I can't ever see my dad again. I miss him so much it hurts. I'll never forgive them for what they did to me. But
what?
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
How about this? I'll take care of the ones who did this to you. You work on remembering. The mines. Fortunately, is one of the areas we hadn't gone back to yet, so we can clear that up without needing to... Oh, got a whole new area right here now. Okay. So I guess quicker from right here.